Hello guys, my name is Jeksen from group 9. Today I will presentation about chapter 3 system documentation technique. First one, data flow diagram. A data flow diagram graphically describes the flow of data within an organization. It uses the first four symbols to represent four basic elements. First one, a data source and a data destination are entities that send or retrieve data that the system uses or produces. An entity can be both a source and a destination. Number two, data flow is the movement of data among process, stores, source, and destination. 3. Process represent the transformation of data. 4. A data store is a repository of data. Next one, guideline for drawing a DFD. Step 1 is understand the system. Step 2, ignore certain aspect of the system. 3. Determine system boundaries. 4. Develop a context diagram. 5. Identify data flow. 6. Group data flows. 7. Identify transformation process. 8. Group transformation process. 9. Identify R files or data stores. 10. Identify R data source and destination. 11. Name R DFD document. 12. Subdivide the DFD. 13. Give its process a second tier number. 14. Define the DFD. 15. Prepare a final copy. Next one, flowchart. A flowchart is a pictorial, analytical technique used to describe some aspect of an information system in a clear, concise, and logical manner. Flowcharts record how business processes are performed and how documents flow through the organization. They are also used to analyze how to improve business process and document flows. Flowcharting symbols are divided into four categories. First one, input or output symbol. Show input to or output from a system. 2. Processing symbol. Show data processing either electronically or by hand. 3. Storage symbol. Show where data is stored. 4. Flow and miscellaneous symbol. Indicate the flow of data, where flowchart begin or end, where decisions are made, and how to add explanatory notes to flowchart. Type of flowchart. Document flowchart were developed to illustrate the flow of document and data among areas of responsibility within an organization. They trace a document from its cradle to its grave, showing where its document originates, its distribution, its purpose, its disposition, and everything that happens as it flows to the system. Internal control flowchart is used to describe, analyze, and evaluate internal control. A system flowchart depicts the relationship among system input, processing, storage, and output. A program flowchart illustrates the sequence of logical operations performed by a computer in executing a program. Guideline for preparing flowchart. First one, understand the system. Develop this understanding by interviewing user, developers, and management, or providing a complete questionnaire, or by reading the narrative description of the system, or by running through a system transaction. 2. Identify entities to make a flowchart. Identifying departments, job functions, and external parties. Identify business process, documents, data flows, and data processing procedure. 3. Processing the flowchart. Design a flowchart so that data flow from top to bottom and from left to right. In the document flowchart, divide the flowchart into columns with tables. 4. Clearly label R symbol. Write a description of the source, input, process, or destination in the symbol. Use arrowheads on R current lines. 5. Page connector. If the flowchart does not fit into a single page, give the page number and use the outer page connector to move one page and the other page is clear. 6. Draw a rough sketch in a flowchart. Multiple systems can be made in a single draft flowchart. 7. Draw a final copy of the flowchart. Place the name, data, and name of the person who prepared the flowchart on each page. Next one, business process diagram. A business process diagram is a visual way to describe the different steps or activities in a business process. For example, there are many activities in the revenue cycle. Among them are retrieving an order, checking customer credit, verifying inventory availability, and confirming customer order acceptance. Guideline for preparing business process diagram. First one, identify and understand business process. Develop this understanding by observing the organization, business process, and data flows. Observing and interviewing those involved in the business process, reading the narrative description of the system, or entering the transaction system. 2. Ignoring certain components. The DPB does not need to be revised every time the technology used to complete the activity change. Unlike a flowchart, you do not need to show a document when the document flows through the system or indicate where the document is stored. 3. Decide how much detail is entered. The DPB can only indicate a higher level of activity, or a higher level of activity can be broken down into sub-activities that indicate in more detail. If the DPB is described in more detail, it is easy to evaluate whether the tasks are separated accordingly by texting the tasks performed in each row. 4. Minutes flowchart. DBP usually consists of 2 columns and as many lines as are needed to explain the process. The first column shows the different employee and department involved in the business process. The second column shows the activity carried out by the employee shown in the first column. Each row refers to as a streamline containing the activity carried out by the indicated department or employee. DPB describes the bit step in the process in sequence, spreading from left to right and top to bottom. 5. Incorporate every business process in the diagram. Show every activity in a business process that occurs and in the appropriate row using the appropriate symbol. Write the appropriate description in each symbol. Most of the activity description will begin with the action word. Add appropriate annotation information to make the diagram more understandable. Use the arrow heads on all data flow lines to indicate the direction of the current. 6. Draw a rough sketch of the DPB. Perfect the DPB needed so that business processes are accurately described and diagram can be easily understood. 7. Draw a final copy of the DPB. Place the DPB name, date, and name of the person preparing it on its page. Just this my presentation. Thank you everybody.